What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it seems like undefeated, newly crowned, unified lightweight world champion Australian star boxer George Kambosos Jr., 20 wins, no losses, no draws, 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'9" with a 69-inch arm reach. He's coming off of a shocking upset victory over former unified lightweight world champion superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, November 27th at Madison Square Garden, New York, New York. With that said, everybody's interested in inquiring and intrigued by what's next for George Kambosos Jr. As George Kambosos Jr., he initially stated that he wanted to face against the more exciting fighter in the division. And we had the lightweight division on full display, all the top lightweights on full display in the month of November and December. So with that said, a week after his fight with Teofimo Lopez, another lightweight champion, undefeated WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, 27 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout. He's 23 years of age, 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. He faced off against former IBF super featherweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer Joseph Jojo Diaz at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Devin Haney put on a dazzling performance, winning unanimous decision against Joseph Jojo Diaz. That was December 4th. But then on December 5th in Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center, undefeated three-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, he was on full display. He is now 26 wins, no losses, no draws, 24 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He took on Mexican star boxer Isaac Pitbull Cruz in an exciting 12-round unanimous decision victory at the Staples Center, in which he broke his left hand in the 6th round, but still was able to, navigate through the rest of the fight and win the rounds convincingly. George Kambosos Jr., he was present at both of these guys' fights. George Kambosos Jr. stated that he wanted to face the most exciting guy, and he stated that was Devin Haney. He even stated that he thought Isaac Pitbull Cruz was the winner in the fight against Tank Davis, which I don't see how that was the case when Isaac Pitbull Cruz, in my opinion, clearly lost 9 rounds to 3, maybe 10 rounds to 2, if you want to be technical. But with that said, another guy was on display the following week, December 11th, two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko took on former IBF lightweight world champion Richard Comey, in which he won a unanimous decision. He even dropped Richard Comey, had him hurt a few times in a fight at Madison Square Garden, New York, New York, the site of where George Kambosos Jr. beat Teofimo Lopez to become newly crowned unified champion. So with that said, the fight that everybody's intrigued by is Devin Haney versus George Kambosos Jr. because it solidifies and it confirms who is the undisputed lightweight world champion, okay? And with that said, George Kambosos Jr., he stated that he wanted to fight for his legacy. He wanted the most exciting fight. And on top of that, he wanted to fight in his hometown in Australia, the Down Under, as he calls it, okay? And so Devin Haney, he told George Kambosos Jr. he would definitely oblige him and go to Australia and fight George Kambosos Jr. in Australia for official undisputed. And it would be the highest payday of George Kambosos Jr.'s career. So the saga started to drag out. George Kambosos, he stated that he liked the direction and the plan of Vasyl Lomachenko, but he also admitted that Lomachenko wasn't the most exciting guy in the ring as well. So with that said, now George Kambosos Jr., he initially stated that he knew he had to go through Devin Haney to be officially the undisputed champion. He stated that he knew that, the world wouldn't consider him undisputed because the WBC, World Boxing Council, they ordered him to be the franchise champion. Okay, initially they stated that the fighter had to petition them to be franchised. Well, George Kambosos Jr., he stated he never petitioned the WBC. They automatically awarded him the franchise title, which no other sanctioned body, WBO, IBF, WBA, recognized the franchise belt. And so in history, there's only 6 undisputed champions to hold all 4 major sanctioned belts, and George Kambosos Jr., Teofimo Lopez are not one of them. So what that stated, George Kambosos Jr. saw an interview done by WBC President Mauricio Suleiman Initially, he had his status on all his social media as the unified lightweight champion. Since that interview, George Kambosos Jr. changed his status to undisputed and recognized himself as being undisputed. Then he stated that, undisputed wasn't that important because he's already undisputed. He already accomplished that. Now it's about, getting the highest purse. Initially, it wasn't about money. It was about legacy and fighting for cementing his legacy and history, right? But now he changed that stance and he stated that he's undisputed. Well, he then put a post up, stated who should he fight next, and he had Devin Haney at 1, Lomachenko. Devin Haney at 1, Gervonta Tank Davis at 2, Lomachenko at 3. Then he had Ryan Garcia on the list. I don't know why Ryan Garcia would make the list when he hasn't been in action in over a year. He's never fought, nor has he won the world title. So why is he even on the list? He had one big fight in his entire career against a guy, an Olympic gold medalist, British superstar title contender, Luke Campbell, who's never won the world title either. So he's never been a world champion, never won the world title, obviously. And they fought, and Ryan Garcia, he faced adversity. He was dropped in the fight, came back, and stopped Luke Campbell. But that's the biggest fight of his career. So with that said, I don't know why Ryan Garcia was on the list, but Devin Haney responded to the list, and he said, you had it right the first time with the first guy on the list, me. I don't even know why you make a mention of all these other fighters when we're going to give you everything you're looking for. We're going to give you the highest payday of your career. The fight is for your legacy. You're going to fight for undisputed officially, and I'm going to oblige you and fight you over in Australia. Well, George Kambosos responded to Devin Haney by saying, you should sell some of your jewelry to make the fight happen. Well, initially he stated it wasn't about money. Now he's saying it's about money, okay? And Devin Haney needs to sell his jewelry to put up the purse to make the fight happen. And Devin Haney, he responded by saying, how much money is on the table. You know that we're putting up the most money for this fight, and we're going to oblige you. And George Kambosos Jr., by coming to Australia, George Kambosos Jr., he stated that, you're going to have to come 8,000 plus miles across the pond to the down under. Well, you don't have to go to Jupiter. Well, we know Devin Haney already stated, I don't care where I fight you, I'll come and fight you in Jupiter, if that was the case. So we already know that. Now, George Kambosos Jr., after getting a lot of feedback and a lot of kickback, and a lot of people wasn't happy with his statements, now he's changing his stance, and he's stating that, he's waiting for Devin Haney. He's only focused on Devin Haney, and he informs Devin Haney, hurry up and make the fight happen. Let's hurry up and negotiate because there's a lot of other people in line and contacting me looking to make the fight happen. Well, we know that's not true, okay? Because the only other person contacting them to make a fight would be Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, you just told Devin Haney to sell his jewelry to make the fight happen. Well, we know top-ranked Bob Arum, legendary promoter, CEO, and ESPN, who promote Vasyl Lomachenko, are not willing to put up big money for Lomachenko, George Kambosos Jr. fight. They're not going to break bank for George Kambosos Jr. Bob Arum doesn't view George Kambosos Jr. in high regards. He stated that before the Teofimo Lopez fight and after the Teofimo Lopez fight. He doesn't believe that he's a major draw. He doesn't believe he's worth big money. And we know Bob Arum has a history of that. So Vasyl Lomachenko and his team and Bob Arum are looking to go the route of having a WBO, World Boxing Organization, mandate the fight, where it would go to a purse bid and they would work out low numbers. But George Kambosos Jr. is looking to break bank. And we also know Gervonta Tank Davis and his team, Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, and Floyd Mayweather, not looking to break bank to pay George Kambosos Jr. either, okay? They already on record stating that they're not looking to break bank to pay the likes of a Devin Haney for a big fight, or anybody else for that matter. Where's the money going to come from? So we know George Kambosos Jr. right now is posturing, telling Devin Haney there's plenty of other people in line. Well, those people may be in line, but they're not looking to pay you what you're looking to get paid. Devin Haney's looking to oblige you because he's looking to collect those belts, and he's looking to cement himself in history. So we know Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn and DAZN are willing to put up big money for George Kambosos. Actually, they just put up the biggest money for George Kambosos in his career in his fight with Teofimo Lopez as they promoted that fight. So we know that they're willing to do so, okay? And Devin Haney's willing to go where he wants. So now George Kambosos Jr., he states that he's waiting for Devin Haney, but don't take too long because there's many people in line That's the fight he wants to happen next. He's focused on Devin Haney, so let's make it happen. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Find me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Oh, it is your boy Jada Kiss. Make sure you check out Blue Blood Sports TV. It's going down.